So now that 2018 has drawn to a close, we can start thinking about the movies coming out in 2019. And believe me when I say this, there's a lot of them. Hi there, my name's Jack Logan and this is my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. First off, I'd like to say, this is all my opinion. I'm not basing this off of statistics or anything, this is all my opinion, and we are definitely going to disagree. But first, I'd like to start off by talking about my honourable mentions and explaining why my honourable mentions aren't in my top 10. My first honourable mention is Avengers Endgame. The reason I placed this in my honourable mentions and not in my top 10 list is I know this is probably a lot of people's number 1 or number 2 pick for the year, but personally I've never seen an Avengers movie. So I just couldn't place this on my top 10 list, but I am recognising that this is probably the most anticipated movie of the year by everyone else. My second honourable mention is Glass. Glass is the third instalment in the M. Night Shyamalan's superhero series, and the only reason I'm putting this in my honourable mentions and not in my top 10 list is because this is the third instalment and I've only seen the second instalment. I've not seen the first instalment yet. So without seeing the first instalment, I really couldn't put this in my top 10 list. My next honourable mention is Shazam. This looks a really interesting superhero movie. I just couldn't... There's a lot more movies this year that seem more appealing to me, so I decided to put this in my honourable mentions. My next honourable mentions are Dumbo and The Lion King. These are remakes of the originals. There are 3 Disney remakes coming out this year, one of which I'm really excited about, and 2 of which I'm not that excited about. That's The Lion King and Dumbo. So I decided to put them in my honourable mentions. And my final honourable mention is Frozen 2. The Frozen 1 was okay. It didn't deserve the hype it got. Definitely didn't deserve. There's a lot better Disney movies than that. But I still hope Frozen 2 is good. I hope Disney do a good job with it, and I hope it's better than the original. Okay, so let's just get into the top 10 list with my number 10, and my number 10 is Pet Sematary. I actually really enjoyed the original Pet Sematary. I thought it was a really good horror film. I thought it was a really good adaptation from the original Stephen King book. And I think a remake would actually work very well if it's done right. If this movie isn't done right, it's going to be an absolute shambolic mess. But if it's done right, this will be a pretty damn good movie. Coming in at number 9 for me is The Irishman. I'm a big fan of Martin Scorsese. His directing abilities, they're absolutely incredible. The Irishman is his next movie, so I just had to be excited about this. It's a gangster movie. He's going back to his roots. He kind of took a different route for a little bit, but now he's went back to his roots, which is a gangster and mob hits. I'm really excited for this movie. It's got Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, so I'm really excited. Coming in at number 8 is The Lego Movie 2. Now, I really enjoyed The Lego Movie 1. It should have won Best Animated Picture at the Oscars, but it didn't. But it should have. It was hilarious. My mum and dad didn't enjoy it. They thought it was annoying. But I personally loved it, and I'm so glad it got a good critical success. The Lego Movie 2 better be good. If it's not good, I'm going to be really disappointed. I enjoyed the Lego Batman movie. I didn't enjoy the Lego Ninjago movie. So hopefully this movie's good. Coming in at number 7, we have Toy Story 4. Now, this is a kind of movie that I'm excited about, but I don't think it should have been made. Toy Story 3 had the perfect ending. It was a great follow-up from the first 2. It should have ended there, but to see these characters come back, I'm still really excited. I'm definitely going to go to the cinema to see this. Yeah, so I'm really excited, but I don't think it should be made. And if it's bad, well, at least we've got Toy Story 3. Coming in at number 6, we have Aladdin. Now, this is more exciting to me than Dumbo and The Lion King. Aladdin's probably one of my favourite Disney movies, probably just lower than Mulan, but it's probably still up there as my favourite Disney movies. Robin Williams as the genie in the original was just absolutely hilarious. And I don't know how I feel about Will Smith playing the genie in this one, but we'll find out. Also, I heard that Guy Ritchie is directing this, and Guy Ritchie's a great director, so I'm excited. The trailer, the teaser trailer looked pretty good. It looked decent. It was only a teaser trailer, so we didn't get much out of it, but I hope it's really good, and I'm really excited for it. Coming in at number 5 is Terminator 6. Now, I've seen all the Terminator movies. I enjoyed 1, 2 the most. 3 was decent. It was okay. And 4 and 5 just weren't up to scratch. 6 I hope is better than 5. I got excited for 5. I was like, yes, come on, Terminator 5. It's called Genesis. It's got Arnold back. It's going to be so good. And we went to the cinema and I was very disappointed. So I hope Terminator 6 doesn't do this to me as well. I'm getting so excited to go see it. I go in and it's not as good. I'm not expecting it to be better than Terminator 1 or 2, but I'm expecting it to be just under them. Coming in at number 4 is Joker. Now, Heath Ledger's Joker is probably one of the best Batman characters I've ever seen. So I'm excited to see this movie. It's basically, I think it's going to be the background of that character. Joaquin Phoenix is playing the Joker, and I hope he lives up to the expectations, and I hope he plays this character really well. The teaser trailer looked really creepy and really good, and any photos I've seen from set look absolutely incredible, so this movie is definitely one of the most anticipated of the year. Coming in at number 3, we have Rocket Man. Now, this is the biopic of singer Elton John. The teaser trailer looked weird, but really good. Taron Egerton is playing Elton John, who also played Eddie the Eagle in the movie Eddie the Eagle. He played Eggsy in Kingsman, both movies. So I think this will be a great movie. Dexter Fletcher is also directing, who also directed Eddie the Eagle, so I'm excited to see that. The trailer did look kind of strange at the end, where they all start flying. I hope he doesn't take a too silly route, but I would like to see his directing skills go into this movie. Coming in at number 2 for me is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now, this is the new Quentin Tarantino movie. I absolutely love Quentin Tarantino. He's probably my favourite director of all time. And to see him tackle the Manson murders will be absolutely incredible. It's got a good cast. It's got Brad Pitt, I'm sure, is in it. Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm pretty sure. So this movie will be absolutely incredible. There's no doubt this movie will be absolutely incredible. I don't think Quentin Tarantino's made a bad movie. And coming in at number 1, it has to be Star Wars Episode 9. Now, I know a lot of people hated Episode 8. It got a lot of hate, and then Solo got a lot of hate. I actually liked those movies. I enjoyed Episode 8 more than Solo. I thought Episode 8 was filmed a lot better. The effects, it looked absolutely gorgeous, especially the end fight scene with Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker. So I'm absolutely excited. I'm really excited for Episode 9. J.J. Abrams is coming back to direct, which a lot of fans are excited about, because he, of course, directed Episode 7, which got amazing critical success. It got amazing critical success. So I'm just excited for Episode 9, and I really hope it's not bad. Okay, so that is my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2019. I'd also like to take a little minute to talk about more videos that are coming up in the future. I'm going to be continuing with Jack's Never Seen, which is the show where I watch movies that I've never seen before and give a quick review. I've got a lot of movies to watch, So we've got loads here. We've got Memento, Leon, Red Dragon, The Nightmare on Elm Street, Happy Gilmore, Insomnia, It, The Sixth Sense, Fargo, First Blood. So we've got absolutely loads in there. Whenever I go to the cinema as well, I'll be dropping a Jack Just Saw, where I review a movie I just saw at the cinema. I also want to do these top 10 lists every so often. So I'm thinking about doing my top 10 favourite action movies, comedy movies, my top 10 favourite movies of all time, my top 10 movies I like but no one else likes, my top 10 movies I hate but everyone else seems to like, my top 10 guilty pleasure movies. I'm just thinking about all these top 10 lists I could be doing. I also want to start doing franchises ranked from worst to best. So say the Star Wars franchise, ranked worst to best, the Lord of the Rings franchise, ranked worst to best, etc, etc. So that's my plan. Hopefully a new video will be out as soon as possible, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hi, so when I was editing this video, I realised I didn't say something that I was meant to say. Would you like me to get some of my friends in to do the top 10 comedy movies, top 10 action movies? So they would get a list of their top 10, I would get a list of my top 10, and we'd kind of compare, see if any match, see if any don't match. If you would like me to do this, please leave a comment down below. And that's all I have to say. See you later. Goodbye.